Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the murky, shark-infested waters of online check scams. Now, you might be thinking, ZB Studio, why are we talking about checks? Those things still exist, and you'd be right to ask that. Checks are about as relevant now as a Blockbuster membership. But, believe it or not, they are still out there, being used as tools for scamming people. And frankly, it's insulting. It's like finding out someone robbed a Radio Shack in 2023. We're going to arm you with the knowledge you need to protect yourself from these archaic grifters. We'll be covering everything from spotting red flags to reporting fraud, because the only people who should be profiting off outdated technology are the poor souls working at the US Postal Service. So, buckle up, grab your checkbooks if you still know where they are, and let's get started. First up, let's talk about new customers. Now, I'm not saying you should treat every new customer like a suspect in a lineup, but a little healthy skepticism never hurt anyone. Be especially wary of those who seem a little eager to throw money at you. Large orders, demands for immediate delivery, sudden changes to the delivery address. These are all red flags the size of a Fabergé egg being smuggled out of Russia. It's like they're not even trying to hide it. If something feels off, trust your gut. It's probably trying to tell you something like, this person might be trying to scam you with a check. Remember, building trust takes time, much like it takes time for a check to clear. So don't be afraid to take things slow, ask questions, and verify information. It's better to be safe than sorry, especially when dealing with large sums of money, or, well, any sum of money via check. Seriously, who uses checks anymore? This next one should be a no-brainer, folks. If someone sends you a check for more than the agreed amount, do not, I repeat, do not deposit it. This is a classic overpayment scam, and it's about as subtle as a brick to the face. The scammer will likely come up with some sob story about how they accidentally overpaid and ask you to wire the difference back to them. Don't fall for it. That's your hard-earned money they're trying to steal, and frankly, they're not even being creative about it. At least come up with a more compelling reason than, oops, I accidentally added an extra zero. Remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And if someone is offering you free money, they're probably trying to scam you. It's basic economics, folks, or maybe just basic common sense. This one is pretty straightforward, but it bears repeating. Only accept checks from people you know and trust. I know, groundbreaking advice, right? But you'd be surprised how many people throw caution to the wind when it comes to online transactions. If you're selling something online and a stranger offers to pay by check, politely decline. Suggest a more secure payment method like a bank transfer or a reputable online payment platform. Think of it this way, would you accept a personal check from a random person on the street? Probably not, unless they were offering to buy your entire vintage Beanie Baby collection for an exorbitant amount. In that case, you might want to hear them out. But for everything else, stick to trusted sources. Okay, so you've received a check and you're itching to spend that sweet, sweet cash. I get it. We all have bills to pay, avocado toast to buy, dreams to chase. But hold your horses, buckaroo. Don't release any goods or services until you're absolutely certain the funds have cleared. I know it's tempting to just assume everything's above board, but checks can bounce like a politician's promises, and the last thing you want is to be left high and dry with nothing but a worthless piece of paper and a sinking feeling in your gut. So do yourself a favor and wait for the bank to confirm that the funds are legit. It may take a little longer, but trust me, it's better to be safe than bankrupt. Now, let's say the worst has happened. You've fallen victim to a check scam. Don't panic. The first thing you need to do is report it to the authorities. They're like the Batman of financial crime, only hopefully with less emotional baggage. Gather all the evidence you have. Emails, receipts, that weird note the scammer sent you with a lipstick kiss on it, and hand it over to the authorities. They'll investigate the matter and hopefully bring the perpetrator to justice. Remember, reporting fraud isn't just about recovering your own losses. It's about protecting others from falling victim to the same scam. So, speak up, use your voice, and make sure those check-wielding criminals are brought to justice. Thanks for watching. We know talking about check scams isn't exactly as thrilling as watching paint dry, but hopefully you found this video informative and maybe even a little bit entertaining. Remember, knowledge is power, and the more you know about online scams, the better equipped you'll be to protect yourself. So stay vigilant, think before you click, and always, always trust your gut. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to our channel for more tips and advice on staying safe online. Until next time, stay safe and scam-free.